Hello everyone, it's Melissa. I'm back. Today I'm sharing the cover layout that I will be putting in the front of my 8.5 by 11 Project Life 2020 album. I just showed you briefly there how I set it up. Also made the labels and um, for the 2020 albums for my family 12 by 12 album. So I printed two of these pictures because I'm going to use the same one for each cover. They're just going to be different pages. I start of course, by pulling from my product jar, and I get all the elements used except for my cameo, and yeah, that's fine with me. I used a bunch of phrase stickers, a handful of enamel dots, and my roller stamp, which is always fun. So I've got I'm showing you here, I've got these snapshots thickers and from Dear Lizzie, and I'm so proud that I'm down to like a handful of words. So go me. I've also pulled a paper collection called Vanilla Sunshine. It's from an older collection from SEI. Uh, yeah, they're out of business long ago. So I've got some Vicky Boutin pulled some ephemera from one of her older collections. I also have a square doily, which I have used on multiple occasions, and it's kind of nice. So yeah, I get that used. More importantly, I'm excited to be dwindling down my thicker words, and love that this is an 8.5 by 11 and it comes together very, very quickly. Now I went ahead and did my journaling with my typewriter, and while I'm working on this page, I'll go ahead and read it to you, and it just says, "This little family is the best team I could ever have, and life is so much better when we're together. All the drama, tears, frustration, and growth are part of what makes us us. These beautiful creatures are all mine. Hashtag bring on another year, hashtag 2020, hashtag blessed." You know me, I love the hashtags. So um, just, yeah, this page and um, the picture, I know I said this, I don't know if it was on my Instagram page or Facebook, but I did mention I set up my little gooseneck tripod clamp thing with my phone. And if you can believe it, this photo was taken in one shot. I kid you not, and I wouldn't joke about that because normally this takes 20, let alone, with your children, but then to have the dog. Um, yeah, I have no words. I was so delighted. My family was like, all right, is it good? Because let's be realistic. Nobody really wants to, sit for mom to take a picture. Thankfully, they don't mind so much because, we don't have to get dressed up. We just have to look like our regular selves and sit for hopefully 2 minutes. So anyway, one shot. So I was pretty happy. So here, let's go back to the page here. So I have adhered my Our Love Thickers Black Foam title. I'm using some Vicky Boutin leftover ephemera. I must have, obviously that was a frame, and I used some of the frame, and this is what's left. So I'm just tucking that under my title, and it says Daily Notes and Observations. I also have another piece of Vicky Boutin ephemera I'm going to put there on the bottom, and just making sure it's center. One of the things to note when you are doing a page like this is, first of all, everything's kind of got to be straight and uniform. So I did edit out a lot of me with my head in the way and using my T-square ruler to make sure everything was lined up. But those strips are cut at 6 inches in various widths, but the length is all 6 inches. And I, using a collection pack, like I mentioned, this Vanilla Sunshine. I mean, you guys know, if you've been crafting for a while in the community, anytime you buy a collection pack or you get a kit, one of the most wonderful things about it is that everything coordinates and goes together. So these were just literally scraps that I pulled from that collection and just got them on here. And it just I just love it. Um, I end up popping up the photo, which is perfect. I added a clip to the side there. And what I'm showing you right now is the stamp that I used. The sentiment says, "Welcome to a new story," and it's the January from, I guess it would be last year now, Allie Edwards Story by the Month kit. You guys, if you have never subscribed to a kit, I have gotten so much use. I don't subscribe anymore, but I did for a year. It was my birthday present, and the price was right, and I have gotten so much use out of the stamps and the Project Life cards and the bits of ephemera, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you have the opportunity to treat yourself to something, getting a kit is, even if it's, you know, for 1 month or whatever, these were inexpensive enough that I was able to treat myself for a year, but getting a kit is such a treat and fun way to get new supplies. The Story by the Month kit is really only a, you know, a small amount, but it's perfect. It's all you need. So here I am showing you one of my pulls was roller stamps. So I am in fact going to use an Amy Tangerine. I don't know where that's from. I apologize. But I am going to use the sentiment that says, "Remember this." And I'm showing you that I'm wanting an ink that is close to this turquoise, and Bermuda Bay from Stampin' Up, that's just my swatch book, is the ink that is the closest, so that's the one I choose. I also was showing you there previously that I chose a cardstock for my stash, all old, no longer available colors from Stampin' Up. I'm just cutting a scrap there with a Stampin' Up heart punch, and I'm going to use those 3 hearts and just put them up there. Now, I had already stuck down the Love thicker, so I knew, you know, that was an error. I knew that I wanted to stamp under that word love, so I just stamped on a piece of white cardstock and cut it out, and I'm just going to glue it down underneath there. I didn't want it to get messed up because, you know, with the dimension from the foam, my stamp likely wasn't going to. I'd have to take it off, you know, everything like that. So I just decided to cut it out on white and put it there. And actually, a lot of times if I'm auditioning something to see if I like the ink color or to see if I like something or placement, that's in fact what I'll do. I will just stamp on a scrap and put it somewhere and have a look at it, you know, just to see if it's in fact what I like. I'm just gluing down this Vicky Bouton piece of ephemera. It says important. And I also have miscellaneous word stickers from my stash. Sorry about my head here. This epoxy word I've had for over 10 years. It says imagine. It was perfect because I didn't really want a ton of color in that area of that pattern paper. I also have some old, they're either My Mind's Eye or Echo Park word stickers, and I'm just putting them directly on the photo there, and they say, "Life is a gift and open your heart." I'll also add the word blessing into the pink section of the pattern paper, and that again is from the same either Echo Park or My Mind's Eye. And then I'm just running that vellum white stamped image sentiment through my sticker maker, my Xyron sticker maker, and I'm going to add it to the bottom blue section. And that's about going to wrap it up, you guys. I will add some enamel dots. That was a product pull from my jar. Again, like I mentioned, the cameo is the only item I didn't get used, but I love the way this turned out, and I'm super pleased with it. It's going to be a perfect addition to the opening starter for my new 2020 Project Life layout. If you have any questions regarding this page or product I used, I know a lot of it's old, but feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you have. I would also love for you to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you loved what you saw, and I appreciate you taking time out to watch it. And also, I will put the links to my social media in the description box below. You can find me over on Facebook and Instagram. I would love for you to come follow me, see what I'm doing, and stay updated on my craftiness. So that's going to do it, you guys. There'll be some close-ups at the end. And yeah, Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!